What up everybody, my name is Christian and thank you for tuning in. In this video, I'll break down how I color graded this footage that you just saw in the intro using Phantom LUTs and a little bit of tweaking. I didn't do a lot of tweaking, just a little bit, and I'll show you guys how I did that. And I will also talk a little bit about the Phantom LUTs, where you can get them, how much they cost, and if they're worth your money. So before I go into this video, I just want to say thank you to everybody that commented, liked, and gave me feedback on my last video. I really appreciate it, and it got me really pumped. So now I just want to make more videos, and yeah, let's jump straight into this video. Let's go. All right, so the first thing I always do when I color grade is to slap an adjustment layer on top of my footage like this. And if you don't have any adjustment layer, I will leave a link to a free one in the description below. Next thing I do is to go in here. I write in LUT, so I find the LUT thing right here really fast. I drag this LUT thing on top of my adjustment layer, which then will give me a custom LUT box right here, which then again will allow me to slap on any LUTs that I want. Boom. I will slap on RE look, and if you can see here, you can see A7IV and FX6, which these LUTs are made for actually, but since I have the Sony A7IV, which shares the same color science as A7IV, I can use this with no problem. The LUT that I went for in this specific video is the Eastman RM. Boom. Okay, this is how it looks with only the LUT applied, nothing done to the image. The next thing I do is to make sure that this clip is selected, because now I want to tweak the colors on the clip itself. Okay, so I go in here and I use the color wheels because I find it easy and fast to work with. Now I will drag down the shadows a little bit because I see it's too bright for my taste. Just a little bit. And I know that the highlights are blown in the sky. My bad, but it still is some other highlights in the image that I want to, drag a little bit up because I can't save the highlights. In this case, I blew the highlights, so there's no way back. So I drag up the highlights a little bit because, like I said, there's still highlights in the image here, as you can see. Okay. I drag this a little bit up and the midtones just a little bit down like that. That's the tweaks that I've done already. Really fast. In seconds, you have this. From this to this in seconds. So next thing I want to do is to warm up the image a little bit. So I use the global here because this will affect the whole image, not only the shadows, highlights, and midtones. So if I drag this down, the whole image will get green, but it's not what I'm going for. I will drag a little bit of warmth in the image like this. As you can see, just by doing that, we went from this to this, which in my opinion is looking really nice already. Okay, so next thing I do is to drag down the saturation a little bit, just one little tad right there, and drag down the shadows just a little bit more. Okay, so this is the image that we ended up with only those tweaks that took us seconds. Next thing I do is to add a vignette, slap that on over. And that's too dark, of course. I will go back here and adjust the intensity of darkness in the vignette. I just want it a little bit, there. That's what the vignette does to the image. The next thing I do, I make sure that this clip is selected. Command C to copy the effects and all the attributes. Go over here, make sure that this clip is selected. We go into the edit, and then we paste the attributes. And here, I will make sure that, only the effects that I want to paste onto the next clip is selected. Here, the color wheels and the vignette, which is the two things that we changed on the previous clip. And what I would do then is to go in here and add more of the warmth in the image, as you can see here, like this. So let's see what we got. Boom, perfect. Okay. And then I make sure that this clip is selected, go to the edit, and paste the attributes again, and make sure that these are the only two effects that are is included in pasting these attributes. Boom, and this is how it looks. I feel as though this looks pretty nice already. Maybe a little bit dark, but I like it like that, you know, the moody vibe. So just some simple small tweaks will make your image look really, really nice. And if we then go in here, make sure that this clip is selected, edit, paste attributes, and see that, okay, this is the only two effects that is pasted. Boom, this is how it looks. Okay, it looks a little bit dark. Can drag up the shadows because there's more shadows in this clip compared to the other one. And I still think it's too blue and too like cold. So what I want to do then is to actually drag a little bit of highlight warmth in the highlights like this. Boom. You can drag this a little bit up there. Okay. See, they look the same now. Look pretty nice. Okay, a little bit more shadows up there, and the midtones down. Let's see. Okay, up like this. Okay, I like it. So this is what we got now. You know, color grading in, let's say we spent like 3, 4, 5 minutes, and this is how it looks. All right, guys. So this is how it looks with all the tweaks that I've done to the image plus the LUT. And I want to show you how it looks without the tweaks that I've done to it. This is the footage without my tweaks, and this is with. So it's a big difference in my opinion. You can see here as well. This is without the tweaks that I've done to it. This is only the Phantom LUTs applied to the LOG3 footage, and this is my tweaks. As you saw, it's only using the color wheels to apply warmth to the image and a little bit of contrast. So yeah, I feel as this LUT as a base is super nice, and makes the color grading process a lot more easier. And you can get them here at joelfamularo.com, which is the name of the creator of these LUTs. The price is $49 for each pack. If you buy both, you can buy them for $79. All right, so do I recommend these LUTs? And the answer to that is absolutely yes. These LUTs are worth the money. You know, you can tell that the Joel Famularo, the guy that made these LUTs, really put a lot of energy into these LUTs to make them look good. If you know how to tweak colors and you know how to color grade, these LUTs will really help you get from A to B real quick. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something. I hope this video was interesting. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below and I will answer all of you guys. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day.